Right now, your body has millions of tiny sensors sending thousands of messages per second to your brain. When these sensors malfunction, everything goes wrong. Today, I'm going to show you the surveillance system that's running your entire body and what happens when it gets hacked. Your body has specialized receptors, tiny biological sensors embedded through your tissues. Think of them as surveillance cameras or motion detectors for your nervous system. Different receptors detect different things. Mechanoreceptors detect pressure or stretch or vibration, like touch sensors or stretch receptors in your tendons. Proprioceptors track body position and movement. They're like your internal GPS. Nociceptors detect potential tissue damage. They're like your alarm system. Every second, these receptors are sending data to your central nervous system, which decides how to respond. Should this muscle contract? Should this one relax? Is there potential danger here? Now, imagine one of these security cameras gets damaged or starts sending false information because of a glitch. Maybe it got hit during that ankle sprain or that fender bender. The camera now reports threats that aren't there. It says danger when someone's just normally passing by. Your nervous system could receive this false alarm, respond accordingly. Muscles tighten to protect, movement becomes restricted, other receptors start compensating. Pain signals amplify, even more areas become guarded, all because one receptor is sending faulty information. The tissue might be fine, but the sensor is still malfunctioning. Here's what makes this tricky. Your body is a network, and when one sensor malfunctions, the other sensors will often compensate. Think of it like this. If one security camera goes down, you might need to adjust the cameras so that you can cover that blind spot. But now those cameras aren't monitoring the original areas properly. In your body, this means a dysfunctional receptor in, say, your foot could affect your knee, and your knee then becomes dysfunctional, and that could affect your hip. Hip dysfunction affects your back. Now you have a back pain from original foot problem. Traditional therapy would treat where you hurt, maybe the back, but the primary dysfunction, the original faulty sensor, is in your foot. Until you address the foot, the back will keep compensating. This is where P-DTR becomes powerful. We have specific tests for different receptor types. We can identify which receptors are actually sending faulty information and where they're located. Once identified, we use precise stimuli, specific touches, pressures, or inputs to essentially reboot the receptor. We're giving it the accurate information so it can recalibrate and start sending the correct signals again. When the receptor resets, the whole pattern becomes normal and everything can unwind. The guarding can relax and things can unwind. Pain that was persistent can resolve because the false alarm has been turned off. Your chronic pain or limitation might not be a muscle problem, a joint problem, or even a structural problem. It might be a receptor problem, a sensor that needs recalibrating. On this channel, we dive deeper into how your body's surveillance system works and how to fix it when it doesn't.